say for our most worshipful Grand Master, the Honorable Jimmy Barnes, most worshipful Grand Master, the most worshipful Prince Hall Grand Lodge, free and accepted Mason, State of New Jersey. Brethren, I greet you today in the spirit of brotherly love, relief, and truth. And thank the great architect of the universe for again granting us the breath, the strength, and the consciousness to gather once more beneath the banner of Prince Hall Freemasonry in the great state and jurisdiction of New Jersey. My brothers, I stand before you today not just to speak words of eloquence, but to echo a cry born from the heart and lips of our brother, most worshipful Shelton J. Prescott. At a seminar I attended in 2025, Brother Prescott made a profound statement. Survival and success are not synonymous. My brothers, those 6 words stuck with me. They stuck because to me, they are not just a warning, but a challenge. A challenge to every worshipful master, every warden, every brother of this great jurisdiction. Bear with me, please, brother. I won't be long. Throughout my travels as a Master Mason, when I encounter a brother Master Mason who is willing to lend his attentive ear, I too like to talk about the silent danger of survival. Don't get me wrong, my brothers. Survival is honorable, but it is not holy. Our Grand Lodge has endured. Yes, it has weathered storms of racism, exclusion, and disrepair. We have done our best at the subordinate level to keep the dues paid, the lights on, and the doors partially open. But the truth is, my brothers, you can survive a fire and be left with only ashes. You can survive a storm and be left with nothing standing. And in the same breath, you can survive your term in office and leave nothing behind. You see, my brothers, survival is what happens when we refuse to die. But success, that's what happens when we choose to live. To live with a purpose, my brothers. What is success? Well, it can't be measured by the numbers on the rolls. It can't be measured by the number of titles we hold. And in my opinion, it cannot be measured, my brothers, by the amount of ritual we memorize, especially if that ritual never reaches our heart.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
My thought process is that success is measured in impact, in legacy, and in transformation. You see, the lodge that can barely meet monthly on the regular is surviving. But the lodge that transforms men into masons is succeeding.
Yeah.
The worshipful master who only looks towards the end of his term in the east is surviving. But the worshipful master who casts vision, builds men, and leaves a foundation, that man has succeeded. The warden who utilizes his chair as a stepping stone is surviving. But the warden that trains himself to lead with wisdom and foresight, that brother is succeeding. A legacy, my brothers, is too sacred to waste. We inherited more than just aprons and gallows. We inherited the dreams of enslaved men who believed in freedom before they even saw it. We inherited a courage carved in stone when the world said we were invisible. And we inherited the work of men who sacrificed it all so we could stand here proudly today. And we need not, my brothers, settle for just getting by. The legacy of Prince Hall is not survival. It is significance. We are not just caretakers of buildings. We are caretakers of hope, of history, of manhood, of the future. The East is not a throne. Say it again, my brothers. The East is not a throne. It is an extension of the altar. We do not sit in that chair to be honored. We sit there to serve, to sacrifice, to build something eternal. The East is not the reward. It is the responsibility. What will they say, my brothers, about your term in office? Well, you survived it, or you changed it? What about the community? Prince Hall Freemasonry spans 41 lodges over this great jurisdiction. Our square and compass shines brightly on our walls. But what does the community see emanating from our lodges? Do they see brothers feeding the hungry? Do they see mentors for their sons? Protectors of the truth? Defenders of justice? Voices of righteousness? Or do they only see cars in the parking lot a few times a month? Ponder this, my brothers. If your lodge were to close today, would the community weep? Or would they even notice?
Talk about it.
There's also, my brothers, a spiritual reckoning to survive. Scripture informs us that every tree that does not bear fruit must be cut down. Now, Brother Right Worshipful Brady James IV, correct me if I'm wrong, my brother. Now, it does not say every dead tree, but every fruitless tree. Am I right?
Break it down.
So, my brothers, the moral is we can appear to be alive and still be cut down.
Watch yourself, Doc.
Come on, son.
The Almighty did not lead the people of Israel out of Egypt just to wander in the wilderness, survival. He led them to conquer the promised land. Success. Jesus Christ did not die that we might merely have life. He died that we might have it and have it more abundantly. have mercy. So I ask you, my brothers, as plainly as I can, do our lodges bear fruit? Do we only bear ritual? To the wardens, my brothers, your chair is not a placeholder. It is the preparation. The East should never, ever, ever catch you by surprise. It should always find you ready, my brothers. So learn your history. Study your ritual. Pray for your lodge. Cast vision and lead by example. For tomorrow is coming, my brothers, and it will either find you ready or sleeping. But there is a sacred path forward, my brothers. And if we pause to reflect, then we can appreciate some of its contributions. Like from our past and current grand lecturer staff that implores us to keep ritual real. To let the degrees move souls instead of just filling seats. From our past most worshipful Grand Master Ricardo McNeil, renew brother. Be your brother's keeper intentional. From our current most worshipful Grand Master, the Honorable Jimmy Barnes, serve visibly. Let your actions speak louder than your words. From our past most worshipful Grand Master, Michael A. Wiggins, train leaders. Pass vision, my brothers, not just chairs. From our past most worshipful Grand Master, Tyson Rasul Dawood, engage the youth. Our future, my brothers, depends on who we raise today. And a quote that is near and dear to my heart. Plant trees whose shade you may never sit under. Final reflection. My brothers, survival is about you or me, the individual. But success is about all of us, the collective. Our families, our lodges, our communities, our legacies. It is not enough, my brothers, that our lodges merely meet. They must matter. They must move. They must mean something. So I leave you with this. Let it never be said that they were men who just wore aprons. Let it be said that they were builders. Builders of lives. Builders of legacy. Builders of light. When history tells our story, let it be written that they were not just men who survived the storm, but they were men who became the storm, who changed the landscape and left more than a memory. They left a movement. So will it be? We were not raised, my brothers, just to survive, but to bring the light and to keep it alive. To lead with purpose and to serve with grace. to leave more light in every place. A lodge can meet and still not grow. Success, my brothers, is more than a show. It's in the lives we lift in God. The truth we guard, the work with pride. So let it be said, when we are gone, they built with love, they labored on. Not only survived, but lit the flame and left behind an honored name. Thank you for your time, brethren. Most worshipful Grand Master of Order and his family.